Hello, everybody. This is Darren Redmond for Redmond's Wrap Up, brought to you by FHT Sports. It is July 1st. Happy Canada Day to those of you who are celebrating. I mentioned the other day with my previous video that I wanted to talk a little bit today to youth coaches, to sport parents, and to the young athletes themselves, and really any young child in this day and age. Don't be so condescending about video games. Now, yes, it's like anything else. You got to watch you got to monitor and watch what people look at. But I have to tell you, as somebody who has been involved in education for a long time, involved in coaching for literally decades, and somebody, quite frankly, involved in management in the corporate level since 1995, even adults get into video games now. If your kid is spending an hour or two a day playing video games, if they are quote unquote the right video games, make sure that continues. Why? Many different reasons. And for those academic teachers out there, this is nothing against you at all, so that's not what this is about. So no need to bull up and get all Johnny Cochran defensive. This is endearing to what you do, because you just follow a rubric that you need to follow, and then you use your creativity and your individual abilities that you get over the years to help foster an educational environment. There are games out there right now for the youth athlete. One I can think of right now, NHL 18 franchise mode, where the kids learn a budget, they learn about anticipatory revenue streams, they learn about anticipatory results. They're using complex math, and they don't even know they're doing it. You have kids that roll their eyes when you're trying to teach them fractions, but yet they're able to use the complexities of budget, of salary cap, of how many years left does a person have, how old are they, do we want to trade a draft pick? They are using algebra, and they don't know it. In some ways, right, when you're playing a sport, you're using geometry. We talk about that all the time. Anticipating a pass, how far is it going to go? How fast is the defender going to close? I bring all that up because that happens in video games all the time. You're playing Madden, and you're thinking of throwing an out pass or a bomb. You have to anticipate what that defense is going to be and when's the right time to press that button based upon the players that might close in on that pass. Can your guy get open? They're using math and they don't even realize it. Or if they're online talking to their friends, oh, you gotta watch what they're doing. Absolutely, yes. But isn't that with anything in this world? But what are they learning from other people? They're learning how to, download upgrades to the game. They're learning secret Easter eggs to help enhance everything that's going on. They're building teams, collaborations. You watch over this in the right way, you're focusing that child in the right direction, because that's the world. And if you are more advanced in years, oh, that wacky computer, I just can't learn that. Well, start on video games. And it dovetails very nicely into other things. I know people that 2 years ago said, that's social media, that's for them, they're kids. And now today, they're on it every day. They're editing, they're folding stuff, they're going live. And a great place to start is video games. And you'll find a video game that you find amusing. Is it a horror genre? Is it a first-person action game? Is it sports? But my point is, allow your kids a couple times a week, a couple hours a day, to just create and to play video games. Again, monitor what they're playing. But I've seen kid after kid now in these franchise modes, as GMs, learn more math in a month than they did a whole year at school. And again, please don't get defensive. It's not what this is about. You follow a rubric. But these kids don't realize what they're doing. They're putting together complex budgets. You have kids going to college these days who can't handle a checkbook. And you have these 9, 10, 11, 12, 13-year-olds playing in franchise modes, putting together teams under a salary cap, having to trade people out, getting draft picks, this and that. You think they know how to handle a budget? Yes, they do. And if they make a mistake, it is a world where you can hit a reset button, as opposed to learning here where you're overdrawn on a bank account and bad things happen. Let your kid play video games. Watch and monitor what those games are, and understand they're learning in a creative environment things that they're just not learning anywhere else in a good way. This is Darren Redmond from FHD Sports.